Okay, so once again, thank you so much for joining us today. We are not taking this for granted. So today we are doing the other direction of the Salesforce into Shopify. Yesterday we looked at the first direction of Shopify into Salesforce, and we are already having good result with that. No duplicate record. Nobody's having issue. No error. Or the integration is moving smoothly. We are so excited about that. Okay, so having done that yesterday and we didn't have any error or no duplicate record, so we want to move into the other direction to make it bi-directional so that you can actually integrate Salesforce records into Shopify. And that's what we want to do right now. Okay, but we need to have we need to do a bit of background work before we actually do that. Okay, because take a look at it this way. Let's take a look at it architecturally. Okay, in Shopify, um, in most cases, the customers are already here. They're already created. Okay, and they already have email. Okay, but take a look at opportunity record. Opportunity record does not have email, right? It is usually it is usually related to an account and a contact. Am I communicating, Tola?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
All right. So because of that, because there is no email in opportunity, so we need to do a bit of a background so that we can ensure that when we send record from Salesforce into Shopify, okay, it will be an orphan. That
Mm-hmm.
record will not be an orphan. It will actually have it will actually be related to a particular customer, right? So I've actually done the background work. It's very, very simple background work that I've done. I created just one field, a custom field. I call it primary contact email. Okay, I don't know whether you have worked with organization whereby you have what you call primary contacts. Of course, it's not a standard field. It's usually a custom field. Okay. So what organization usually want to achieve with that is that they can actually understand that the contact, that opportunity is actually having a primary contact. Who has actually worked with such org before? Anybody here? Nobody?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay. Hold thank you so much. Okay, so because of and usually it's a lookup field. Okay, that we're looking up into contacts usually in the organization I've worked with. Okay. However, because we don't need the lookup field, we also just is the email. So I made this a an email uh 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 type I make an email feed type. Okay. So, but really, you can actually make it another thing that you can do about it is that you can make it a formula field. Okay. You can make a formula field and then you can just automatically copy the primary contact email into it. Okay. So you won't have to be filling this, but really, since this is just for a test, you can actually make it. That's why we make it an email uh, field type. Okay, so having done that, that's what we have. That's the only thing that I have done that is different from your org. Okay, so you can actually just do this, create an email field, call it whatever name you want to call it. I called my primary contact email. Okay, so that when we send record from Salesforce here, an opportunity record from Salesforce here, okay, into our Shopify, it will look up into the customer that that particular email belongs to. And once it does, it picks it up and create an order for that particular customer automatically. Does that make sense, Tola?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great, fantastic. Okay, so basically that's what we want to do right now. All right, so like I said, I created primary contacts. It is actually an email. You can see it. data type is email. All right. So let's move on. Let's create an order now. Let's create an order. Sorry, let's create an
An
opportunity.
opportunity. Right.
Yes, we want to create an opportunity so we can send it into uh, Shopify. Okay, so and then also, though it's not necessary, but really, if you look at, let's say, let's look at all the product that we have. This is important so that when you are doing it live, you can actually understand what you are doing effectively. Okay, that's why I'm showing you all this. We have two primary products. We have what we call CRM implementation, and we have Salesforce RevOps training, right? Okay, so let's look at Salesforce RevOps training. Is how
Right.
much, so we can know how much we want to put in the. Okay, so Salesforce RevOps training is 50,000, right? But remember that it usually comes when we did it yesterday. Okay, we usually have taxes, right? Which is 7.5. And
Right.
that was when I was having that conversation with you that in Canada they charge. Do you have what we call VAT? I mean, what we call VAT in Nigeria or something like that. Okay, so
Yes.
and 7.5 of it we equals to like how much now? That's I think 53,750. Let's go to this customer. Let's go to okay, yeah, 53,750. If he's buying just only one of the products, right? So this is the amount I'm going to be putting in Salesforce. So there's going to
Okay.
be 3,750. It's buying just one, right?
Yes.
And then let's say close date is today. These are the required field, right? Then stage is, let's say it is negotiation review first. Okay, we are still going to update it to close one, don't worry. Let's say it's we're going to review first, and then let's say we're now talking about Tola, say this Tola Tech, Tola Tech. Let's say that's the Shopify. Okay, so that is the opportunity name, right? All right, so you don't need account name, does not matter in this place. And then now primary contact email. So let's do for this person that we already have here, or do we have Tola's email here? I think so.
Thanks.
We created one for
Yeah.
you. Yes,
Yeah.
we created one for you. Okay. Let me copy your email. Okay. So, yeah, so let's do that for Tola since we have for Tola already. All right. So, and then we don't need anything here basically. Maybe set description, but really don't have to map it. Just to show that this is working as expected. Okay. So I think these are all the things that we need. Okay, and then we say, now that we have saved this, so slowly.
If you don't have the email field, you just add it. I don't think I have an email field.
Yes, like I told you, you can create an email field. Go, do you know how to
Yeah,
create a field?
yeah, I know.
Okay, all right.
So I
So
have
just
an
go
email.
go here, go here, click new, and then create an email field. Name it whatever you want to name it. Okay, but it's very important for you
Okay.
to, if you are following along with us, we want for you to actually
Yes.
create an email field. Very, very important so that you can actually go through.
Okay.
All right. And if you are having any challenge, please let us know. Okay, now that we have created this particular test record, right? So let us move this record into plus one, right? And let us save it. So our requirement is that whenever an opportunity is close to one, updated to close one, then Zap should pick it up and create the same record in Shopify.
Mhm.
That's our requirement, and that's what we are going to be doing right now. Okay, so now what triggers it? You should
Salesforce.
Salesforce. What is the event? Okay, the event is going to be updated field on record. Can you see it? This
Uh-huh.
particular one, updated field on record. Okay, and then my account I changed yesterday, so let me look for the one that I needed. Yes, it's this one. Okay, so this is our first node. Let's see, first node. Then it's going to configure. Oh, sorry. Let me click on continue. Okay, so it says this object is opportunity. Okay, it says what object is opportunity. And we mentioned that we want to ensure that whenever our field, our field is close one. Okay, so let's look for the field. Let's do um email close
Page.
stage. This okay. Stage is is modified. Stage that's multiplied dates. View. It's not supposed to be updated to one. This new post. Okay, so when our stage is modified into close one, okay, that's what we want to achieve, right? So we say
Yes.
continue, all right? And let us test our trigger. See, okay, fantastic. It's passed. So it's looking for the record. So let's say let's see this record. Whether it's what we need. Yes, that's what we need. Total tech, can you see it? Good.
Yes.
Click continue with selected record. Fantastic. And because it passed, that's why it took us to the next node. Is anybody having issues with that? Anybody
What
having
is it?
issues with that? Is anybody saying something? Okay, I thought someone said something. Okay, so now that that's passed, let's now go into Shopify. Okay, so now let's choose the action for Shopify. So for our Shopify, okay, the action will be for us to find customer. Okay, let's say find customer. This particular action. Okay, we're finding customer. Okay, for this particular action, and then we click continue. Am I too fast?
Did you have to select an account? Is it not required? No.
Okay, for which
I'm
one?
asking. Like,
Yes, I've selected an account before.
oh, okay. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so have you been able to select your own account? Is it working?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Please let me know if I'm too fast so I can slow down a bit. Okay, so continue. Now that we are here, we want to what do we want to use for our search query? Just like we did with Airtable. Uh, Amara, are you still here? Do you remember? That was exactly what we did for Airtable. No, it's a bit busy this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. All right, so that's exactly what we do for our Airtable. So search for the email, which is going to be primary. Where are you? Okay, yep. Can you say it? Primary contact email.
Right.
Click on it.
Yeah.
All right, so from there, we can now move on. From there, we can move on to the email. Should be the email as well. Okay, so this box says that should we create Shopify when if it does not exist? Let's say we want to create it. Okay, let's say we want to create it if it doesn't exist. Okay, so however, we can actually leave everything as is. Okay, we can leave everything as is. We can just move on because we're still going to create this at the end. So we're still going to add another Shopify node here.
Okay.
Let's say continue and let us test this. Let's see it works as expected. Yep, passed. Who is having issue? Anyone having issue? Okay, who is not having issue?
I'm not having issue.
Who is following us again apart from Tola?
I think Alexander did a thumbs up.
Okay, Alex. Okay, I'm not looking at. Okay,
Amara
great.
also did a thumbs up. So
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know that because really I can't actually look at that right now. Okay, now,
right.
so now that this has passed, then let us add another node, and this also be for Shopify because here we're just finding a record. Let me go back for explanation. We're just finding a record, okay, that is corresponding to the email address. Right? So, but it is in this place we're going to be creating our record. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, what should be? We want to create a record, create order. Okay, create order. Then click on continue. Of course, you're going to choose an account, right? Corresponding with your account. Then continue. And now we are going to be mapping. Okay, so we are going to map the email. But which email are we going to be mapping? We must map the email that was found, not the email from Salesforce. Does that make sense?
Did
Stella?
you say that again?
Okay, so I'm saying now we have two nodes. So we have
Mm-mm.
we have the email from Salesforce, and the
Right.
email from the find customers in Shopify.
Right.
Okay. We must choose the one that helped us that we run query on, not the one from
Okay.
Salesforce. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we're now to say email. All right. So and then for products, we can choose either of the two products that we have. But earlier we mentioned we're going to be choosing one. Let me see the one that we said we're going to be choosing. That's
The training.
the training. That is for five, five something, right? So let's
Yeah.
say training. Okay. So we don't need all these. If as you have requirements for it and they ask you to do it in the office, you can just go ahead and do it. But really don't need all these to say by asset marketing through shipping looking for total price. Send receipt, yes. Send receipt, yes. Inventory behavior, bypass, take no action. That's good. Then, this is it. This financial status, make it to be paid. You remember that when we doing yesterday, we were creating an order, we were fulfilling we were fulfilling the status, right? Do you remember, Tola?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So that's what that is meant for. Financial status paid. Fulfillment status. Actually, this every line item has been fulfilled. Yes, fulfilled. Okay,
Okay.
fulfilled. Uh, this total price. Have I left total price? Okay.
So now we're looking for a total price field.
Yes. Have you seen yours?
No. No.
You have not seen yours. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I see like a product price.
Product price on yours. I've not even seen any product price. Have I passed it?
The product price is towards the top, but I don't think that's what I don't know. Is that what we're marking?
Product price. Okay, for the price. Okay, that is the product price. It's gonna be oops. Okay. Another
And
thing,
that's gonna be from the Salesforce record, right?
yes, because that's the price that we are moving on into Shopify.
Okay.
Anybody have
Let's
any
see.
issue based on this? Mhm. Anybody have any issues?
No
Okay,
issues.
no issues. Okay. Another thing that I want us to do is the product title. Remember that we named this product tech Shopify, right? So let us name the title also name. Okay. Let us
Product
rename
title.
as I think that's
Was that the product title?
yes, product title, the name that is
Okay.
coming from Salesforce. Let us
Okay.
rename our Zap as Salesforce to Shopify. RevOps. And once we are done with the configuration, we can then move on to continue and then test. Okay. Let me see. And then let us test step let us see. Okay. So argument, yeah, quantity is important, is required. Okay. So here in total tech, we're supposed to put quantity. I forgot about that because quantity is required. Okay, quantity is not here. Without quantity is here. Let me see. I want to say quantity is on the.
It is, but it's not on the page layout. Oh.
It's not the page layout.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm not
I
going to
used my
be.
inspector and I saw that there's
Okay.
a total opportunity quality.
Okay. I don't have Salesforce instructor in this org. I'll just use it because if I put on the page layout right now, there's quantity here, but I want to page layout right now. It will not show on time, and that we have this time. Okay, so let me just add code it to 1.
Okay.
But you don't need to add code it. If we had filled it earlier when we're creating it, then we could just map it. Okay, so please don't add code it next time because all the records that will come from Salesforce will be 111, even if the quantity is much more than 1. Does that make sense?
Right.
It's my quantity. Have you seen quantity yours? I don't know why. Okay, yeah, this is
I
it.
saw
Quantity.
total the
This is
product.
it. Quantity. Just put 1 like this. Okay. But really, you're not supposed to add code it. We have frowned against that. But in yours, just put 1 as well. Then click continue and then test step again. See, it runs. Yeah. And it runs as expected. All right, so let's click publish. We already renamed our Zap. Click on publish. And if everything has gone as expected, we should be having an order controller. Fantastic. And it came true. Can you see it? Okay, let's go to order. Tola there.
Yes, I am, but I think okay. I'm just testing now.
Okay, as yours. Okay. Who has
It's also, yeah, it's published now.
Okay, great, excited. Yeah, this is what we created just now, just a minute ago, and it came true and it is fulfilled. Fantastic job. Fantastic job, everyone. Fantastic job, everyone. Okay, now let's now test it properly. Let's say we want to create another opportunity.
I want to ask a question.
Please go
Before
ahead.
we create another opportunity,
Okay.
if we, at this point, added quantity, if we map, would it take on that data? Like
Yes,
after
it
the
should.
fact?
Yes, it must because it is what the action that we are using is updated feed on record.
Okay.
However, it might not take it because come on, take a look at it very well. I just have another thought right now. Might not take it, and this is why I say it might not actually trigger it because when we're configuring, the feed that we use is stage. Say it is when stage is modified to +1.
Okay.
So if we update quantity field to 2 or to 3, they get it. Okay.
Yeah.
It will not take it because our criteria has not been met. Does that make sense?
No, my question is, we didn't have quantity on the page layout in Salesforce.
Okay.
Okay. So if I go to add a quantity on the page layout and I added a
Yes,
quantity there, and
yes,
in my Zap node, I mapped product quantity.
yes. Oh,
Okay,
yes. It will pick it up.
okay,
Pick it
that's
up.
what I.
But as we have configured the Zap right now, it's not pick it up. We added it to one, right? But if
Yes.
you modify your Zap and then
Uh-huh.
you fill in quantity field
Uh-huh.
in this source, it will pick it up to
Okay.
whatever that you actually asked it to do. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's quickly test it properly. Let's go and create another opportunity. Okay, I didn't even ask. Does any other person ask question? Amara, you're not talking this morning. It seems you're in the office. Okay, so let's quickly take another. Let's run with another example. Another test. My Salesforce has been lagging. Okay, so let's call this Alex. Okay, this is Tola's email that I'm using. Let's say Tola too. Tola, did you receive a mail?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes, I
great,
did.
great. Happy to hear that. Okay, so closes to the stage is value proposition and contact email. Tola, right? Is it Tola? Your email.
AJAO. It's
Okay,
AJAO. That
AJO,
one. Yeah.
yes, yes. Okay, great. Thank you. I think we're done with all the required field. Yep, we are. Say it's $2, and then I save it. Now that we have saved this, let's go to closed and select close stage and update it to close one and save it. Now that we have done that, in the next 2 minutes or thereabouts, plus says 2 minutes, next 2 minutes, our order should be created as the other one that was created. Okay, so while we are waiting for that, okay, we're still waiting for this. While we're waiting for that, any question, please? Any observation from anyone to pick it up in the next 2 minutes, in the next 1 minute? What time did you create this? Scripted. Anybody having any issue whatsoever? I guess nobody's having issue. Okay. So, Tola, has yours gone through? Did you try it? The second one?
Yes, I did, but it hasn't.
Okay,
But I see.
fantastic. Yeah, mine just came in. Can you see it?
Yeah, I just saw. Yeah, I just saw the email for yours.
Okay, mine just came in. Can you see it? Uh, this mine. This came in. Can you see Tolatsu? That's what we call it, right?
Yes.
Tolatsu, just as we have it here, Tolatsu, and everything is working as expected. Fantastic job. Fantastic job, everyone. Okay, so uh, I think we are good since there's no question. I can end the recording, or we can quickly do. Uh, is it safe for me to end the recording, Salah? Is that okay?
Well, I think it's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Johannes says it's okay as well. So